What it is, guys, it's your Dino. We're back at again with another review, so let's just get straight into it. This is for Horizon 2 Forbidden West. So this first scene here is the game playing in performance mode, and then you'll see a little marker come up on the screen saying it'll be in resolution mode afterwards, just showing off the differences in the quality. I just wanted to show you it moving around at favoring frame rate and then favoring graphical fidelity, so you could see the differences in the different modes. I think that either way the game looks amazing. I think it's a very beautiful game, fun to play. I'm really enjoying it. But for those who don't know about the game, this is a spoiler-free review, and let me just give you a little bit of synopsis about the game and more about it. This game is developed by Guerrilla Games, published by Sony Entertainment Interactive. It is the second in the series of the Horizon series. It uses the Decima engine and is available on PlayStation 4 and 5. This is being played on the PlayStation 5, and you'll be able to see the best that it looks. The genre of game is an action role-playing game, and it is a single-player only game. So for those who don't know the plot of the game, it is basically a post-apocalyptic thing where you play the outcast Aloy, who turns out to be a very special person indeed. And I wouldn't want to spoil the story of the first game or the second game. However, you don't need to play the first game to be able to play this one, because it has this very cool thing for it called the story so far. Basically like how you would see on TV show of Lost, you get previously on Horizon, and it'll explain everything. The skill tree, as you're seeing right now, is amazing. You've got warrior, trapper, hunter, survivor, infiltrator, and machine master. Those are the 6 different skill trees. It's super easy to get your skill points. They are based around leveling up and completing quests and side quests. So the game really does encourage you to go and do all the different side quests, so you can basically max out all the trees. It's a really cool story, and this game is set 6 months after the ending point of the first game. And basically, she thought she'd saved the world. Turns out she hasn't, and she's still got more work to do. So this is where the story picks up, and you've got to go out into the Forbidden West, and you've got to do some stuff. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you too much. Don't want to spoil it, because as always, we do spoiler-free reviews. Just a little bit of information here. So far, the game has received a Metacritic score of 89, an IGN score of 9 out of 10, and a GameSpot score of 8 out of 10. Now, personally, I don't believe in these score things. I believe that you should always make your own decisions, and I always like to say that the overriding factor for any game should be fun factor, and that wage is different for each person. Now, personally, it's freaking amazing. I'm having a lot of fun with it. You'll be able to catch me playing this on stream at the moment. It is our campaign game. We've been playing that at the moment. We got this, and then we've got Kirby coming in a couple of weeks for that. Well, in the month of March. Sorry, I'm having a really bad ticky day. It's really taking a toll on my speech centers. I'm really struggling today, but whatever, we're not going to let that keep me back, and I'm going to keep putting out content. The game is good. The weapons that they've added are really cool. The movement systems with the glide shield things, really cool. The new weapons that they've added in the lacrosse hook thing that you've got, the Ripper saw thing, the extra different weapons, the ability to override different creatures and stuff like that. The upgrade system has been improved from the last one. It's a lot easier to do, but yes, you will have to go around and hunt all the different little critters that run around the world, like squirrels and bunny rabbits and blue jays and stuff like that, if you want to get everything upgraded to the maximum capacity for each individual item. They've done a really good job with it though. It doesn't feel too grindy or like arduous. It's very simple. You can use some really cool tips, like in the settings, it doesn't tell you this, but there is a ability that you could just tap L1 instead of bringing up the reticule to change your weapons. I like to do the manual way personally, because then I feel like I got more control, and for a person with a disability, having the control over something is very important. And I feel that they've done a really good job with this game in accessibility ways. They've got some really cool ways that you can check stuff and like that. But because the game is on PlayStation 4 and 5, if you're on the PlayStation 4, you have access to third-party controllers like the Nacon Revolution Unlimited, my go-to PlayStation 4 controller, because it has paddles and every button is remappable via the PC software that it has. And when it comes to the PlayStation 5, there isn't a third-party controller unless you're prepared to spend a crap ton of money from one company that will then take an existing PlayStation 5 controller and mod it for you. But personally, I'd rather see someone like Nacon make a PlayStation 5 third-party controller, but we won't see that anytime soon because Sony hasn't released the patent for us to get those yet. So come on, Sony, pull your finger out, get that done, make it more accessible for us disabled people. It'd be great, please. But overall, the game is really good. I've enjoyed it. We've got about 12 to 15 hours into the gameplay, and it's really, really good. The map is huge. The quests are fun. The story characters are really well made and really well designed. And the way that the story is told with the cutscenes and stuff is amazing. There is some little like graphical glitches. We've seen some pretty cool stuff like gravity defying Aloy hair, which is hilarious. There is a short on the channel for that if you want to check that out. They've done a really good job. I think that this is probably the closest to an example of what the 9th gen consoles can offer so far. It is definitely a very well made game, and Guerrilla Games have always done a great job in my book. I feel like they do a great job. So yeah, definitely recommend picking up the first one if you're on PC or on PlayStation. Definitely a great game. Definitely a lot of fun to play. There is a little bit of grinding in that one that you have to do to max yourself out, but it's so worth it. And this one's just great. They've done a really, really good job with it. The character designs that they've done and the story progression is amazing. If you have played the game, let me know. I'd love to know what you guys think. Sound off in the comments. If you are thinking about picking it up or waiting for it to come to PC, let me know. Love to hear what you think. And if you have any questions, you can always leave them in the comments or catch me when I'm live on stream, which is something that you can just ring the notification bell and make sure all notifications are enabled, and you'll catch me live Tuesday through to Sunday, and that's when I'm live on the channel, 6 PM till midnight GMT. But I think the game's great. I love all different platforms from Xbox all the way through to PC. Love my PlayStation, love my Nintendo, and they've done a really good job so far. I feel like Sony have kind of had some issues for releases for me personally, but I feel like this is the step in the right direction so far with their unique stories and their unique IPs. Very, very good to see this, and I'm very happy to say that this is definitely on the fun factor scale of 10 out of 10 for fun factor for me, because I love games where I can just get lost in them and explore. That's just one thing that I love. But if you don't like that, guys, let me know. I'd love to hear what you guys prefer or enjoy. Let me know. Sound off in the comments. I really do appreciate it, because everyone has a difference of opinion. But as always, guys, remember to like the video, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. Share it with a friend. Thanks for checking out the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.